First at 4, the authors of a study revealing hardships faced by female Lahaina fire survivors say their work is being politicized and misrepresented by the Trump administration. This after a top official used it to justify abolishing FEMA. Annalisa Burgos joins us now to explain. Annalisa.
Yeah, local nonprofit Tagnawa surveyed 70 Filipina fire survivors to share their challenges and call for investment in more equitable disaster response and relief. Now, the goal is to reform FEMA, but the Department of Homeland Security says it shows mismanagement.
None of them had conversations that resulted in getting assistance that was helpful or any clarity in their situations. The situation in Lahaina was so bad that 1 in 6 survivors were forced to trade sexual favors, other favors for just basic supplies.
In this video, DHS Secretary Kristi Noem cites a statistic from Tagnawa's Equality in Flames report released in May. It's based on testimonies from women who say they engaged in survival sex for food and housing after the 2023 Lahaina wildfire. One of the authors said Noem exaggerated, sensationalized, and politicized data from a survey of Filipino female fire survivors by making claims about Lahaina fire survivors generally. The report also explicitly called for more funding for FEMA to improve disaster response for women, while she calls for the opposite. Because 40% of the Lahaina population identify as Filipino and the majority are women, the study focuses on this specific group, using surveys, state and county health and crime data, and insights from local medical and criminal justice experts. State leaders also decried Noem's comment. In a statement to HNN, Governor Josh Green said the report was a, quote, sample of only 70 people, which totally was the opposite of the global experience on Maui, suggests this should never have been conflated as the experience we had. FEMA was an exceptional partner in our recovery. This is a conflict that is unnecessary and is re-traumatizing our survivors.
It really is a disservice to all of us. I think it's going to be very hurtful. To me, it's very hurtful in terms of what we went through 2 years ago. All the hearts and hands, including those from FEMA, that till this day some are still here on the ground trying to help.
Survivor advocates hope this awareness will lead to positive change. The report found women, especially limited English speakers, were more vulnerable to sexual exploitation and domestic violence after the fire. 1 in 5 said they felt unsafe in their shelter, with some sleeping with their children in vehicles. 56% experienced increased conflict at home, and data shows a rise in TRO requests.
Our report is a roadmap for the future, for equity. It shouldn't be used as a weapon for political gain. We won't stop fighting until every disaster response honors the dignity and the needs of our communities.
The report does suggest several action items, including establishing a joint federal and local gender violence fighting command center after a disaster. And we have a link to the study on our website, HawaiiNewsNow.com. Annalisa Burgos, Hawaii News Now.
Thank you, Anna.